back to another video. This is only going to be a short one because I am at my new syndicate. If you're on TikTok, then you've obviously heard recently I've joined the new syndicate. It's a very private venue, so I can record on here, but I can't show too much of the surroundings. Want to keep it private, you know. So yeah, I was here last night. I wish I recorded last week's session. I got in the 30s club with a £30 mirror, and I had a £46 sturgeon as well, so it would have been such a good video. But yeah, I'm going to do it. I've done last night, didn't have nothing. It's now about 4:30. I'm going to give it until the sun goes down, possibly an hour after dark, see if anything else switches up. If not, then I'm going to call it a day. I was going to do the night again, but to be honest, I don't know if I'm really feeling it or not. Anyway, we're back with another vlog. Hopefully we get one before we go so I can show you like the type of fish that are in this syndicate. But yeah, stick around, like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's go catch some bangers. Try and show you what I can. I've basically got one in between this bush on the left margin here and the left side of that island, just in the middle there. Seems to be a good spot. I've then got one bang on the other side in between the right side of that island and that right bush on the margin there. I had my 30 from over on this corner last week, and I had my sturgeon from the exact spot that I'm in with this right rod. So I was up right over the other side, right over here on the car park swim, but I didn't have much luck all night, so I thought I'll move down this bottom end, see a lot more action down here, and hopefully the move paid off. Right, I'm gonna spod up because it seems that every time I get a few spods out there, they seem to get proper active. So I just chuck a couple of spods out every sort of half hour, an hour, just to keep them on the spot. Another thing I've got to be careful with is my spom's broke, so the plastic on it is snapped. I don't know if you can see there. Every time I cast and it opens up, it sort of breaks it a little bit more, so I've got to be careful with it and keep pushing it in every time. And that is what I mean by as soon as you chuck the spoms over there, it's like they almost just attract to it. It's like the dinner bell splashing on top of the water, saying dinner's ready, and then they just come over. One more over there on that right rod, and that should be good. Didn't really go where I wanted it to, that one. I'm going to chuck one more for luck over on this left one. And I mean, I want one before I go home, to be honest. Now, fingers crossed, we get a banger. Tell you one thing for sure, that weather has definitely dropped overnight. I was absolutely freezing throughout the night. Don't make it any better that my bivvy is now getting that old. It's sort of like deteriorating and it just lets a load of condensation through. Luckily, I've had someone on TikTok pop up and tell me that if I can get to them, then they'll sort me out a new bivvy. So really appreciate that. I'll tell you one thing, that is going to be a brutal winter. Even last night, the weather just dropped out of nowhere about 2-3 in the morning. And then it's just been cold since. It's been quite a chilly day. The sun's out a little bit, but it's just really dropped in temperature. So that might have a big effect on the fishing from now on. But you know, when you catch them in winter, they just feel double as rewarding as what they do in the summer. Another thing I've really switched up on my fishing is the rigs I'm using. So if you've watched me for a while, you'll know that I was a slip D man. I just love the slip D, bait screw, wafter or a bottom bait on there, and that'd do me the trick. swore by never using pop-ups because they never worked for me. However, when I come to this venue, everyone told me that a pop-up, yellow pop-up, is the way to go. So I had to switch it up a bit. So now I'm using Ronnie rigs or spinner rigs, whatever you want to call them. And they seem to be doing the trick. They've gave me a lot more confidence in using pop-ups. I mean, it probably was because I was using the wrong type of rig for a pop-up bait, but I've sussed it now, and I think I've finally got swayed towards that pop-up side. You know, I don't mind using a pop-up now. Only time to tell, so fingers crossed we get a little weapon before we go. The sun's quickly starting to go away, and it won't be long before it's pitch black. So preferably I want one before it is pitch black, because otherwise I'm going to be packing up and walking the whole way around this big lake when it's pitch black, and I don't want to be doing that. So been having a little think, and I know I said that I never used to get on with pop-ups. When I come to think of it, every time I've caught a PB, it's been on a pop-up. I mean, I had the 18-pound free linear, that was on a pop-up. Then I had the 22.7, that was on a pop-up. And then I had the 30 the other day, that was on a pop-up. So I think I was just lying to myself. I just didn't feel confident putting one on. But now I feel confident, all right? So things are changing. One thing that really was a killer last night was my bivvy. So I think it's on its last days now. Last night it got so condensated that there was a drip right in the middle of my bivvy, but it was dripping right on me without me even realising. So woke up in the morning, my sleeping bag was soaked. I was soaked. My bivvy was soaked, and I just felt grumpy. Not only that, I blanked all night as well, which just didn't make it any easier. So we're currently at about 6:15. We ain't got long at all until this light is pitch black, and I don't really want to be packing away in the dark because it's a long walk back round to that car park. But yeah, I think I'm just going to have to accept defeat on this session. I mean, I could do another night. Just really ain't feeling it. You know, you get them times you just ain't feeling it. Now, I know this was a short video. I know there weren't much catching going on. However, I have got to keep up with the channel. I've got to keep uploading these videos. As I say, I will try and book on a few day sessions and night sessions on day ticket lakes in the next few weeks. But for now, that's it for this one. I've blanked. I mean, we can't win them all, can we? If you are still here, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment about how bad this video was, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.